How's it going, everybody? Star Chomp Gaming here, back with another ranked singles team focused around Dialga and unfortunately Ditto. Guys, I've been running so many teams that just get completely obliterated by Ditto, especially any Zacian teams. Ditto's just awesome. You get the ×2 attack. I really hate to use it, and I feel like it's a crutch. And anytime I'm on Showdown and we're like 1500 plus elo, and I get hit by Ditto, it's a crutch. You take out their first two Pokemon, you're ready to go, and then Ditto comes in and just swats you down. But whatever, guys. We're going to use it, because if you can't beat them, join them. But yeah, let's go over the team here real quick. So the main stars of the show here are Dialga, Thundurus, and Ditto. Thundurus with Defiant and Assault Vest is actually really good, and it gets really great coverage. Basically, if somebody intimidates you or lowers your stats, you're going to get the +2 attack unless it's an Intimidate. But then you have Brick Break for coverage in your physical, right? So Wild Charge, Fly for speed control, and then Grass Knot for those pesky water ground types. We've got Ditto with the Choice Scarf, comes in handy a lot. Urshifu with the Focus Sash, nothing crazy that you guys haven't seen. It's got the counter. We've got Garchomp with the Rough Skin and the Lumberry. Basically Swords Dance, and if somebody goes for the Will-O-Wisp, we've got that covered. We've got very defensive Tapu Fini with Leftovers. Got that calm mindset going. And then Dialga with Life Orb. This thing hits so hard. We've got a Roar of Time just for when we need to nuke off. But there's the rental code, guys. Let me know how this team works for you. Hoping to get to Master Ball. I don't think we've done that yet this season, which kind of behind a little bit. But oh well. We'll see what happens. Guys, 460 subscribers. Absolutely awesome. Let's make that final push to 500. That would be awesome if we can get there. Maybe I'll do some fun quad battles, I like to call them, 2v2s. We'll see if we can get some stuff set up. I'd love to do some viewer battles, guys. So let me know what you guys think. Maybe I need to create a Twitter or something so that's easy to communicate with. We'll go from there. But other than that, let's check out this team and see how it does on the ladder. Alright, guys. So for when we have teams like this, I don't mind running Thundurus, Ditto, and Dialga. It's really not a bad strategy at all. And we'll see what we can do. Got Thanos here. He's got the Infinity Stones. We'll see if we get erased from history here or not. Alright, and our opponent leads Kyogre, which is perfectly fine. I will go for the Hurricane here. Now let's just check. They do have Thunder or Landorus, but we're Thundurus. We don't care much. We're Assault Vest, so we will survive this. At least last time I checked, we survived this. We need to get rid of this thing. This is the main threat. And Thundurus, sorry. If I called that Tornadus, guys, you gotta call me out on that. Thundurus is getting big here with that Assault Vest. Nice and bulky. Here comes the Water Spout. And we survive. No problem. About how we expected it to go. Now we got some good damage on Kyogre. And speed control. Always nice to have. Now we'll go for the Max Lightning. Now, it might be kind of predictable. If they swap into Zapdos, this is a good play. If they swap into Landorus, this is a bad play. They just stay in. So we'll set the terrain. That's fine. Goodbye, Kyogre. Their main sweeping threat is gone. Now, the problem is they still have a Dynamax left, and that kind of sucks. I really love it when people bring Tyranitar, because nobody expects the Brick Break. Alright, now comes Landorus, which will activate our Defiant, which is awesome. Which is just going to help us do that much more damage. We'll go for the Max Airstream here. mainly because it's effective, right? So things are looking pretty good. We got the attack boost, which should help. We're definitely not going to KO by any means, but this should definitely help. He's going to use max rockfall if I had to bet. Yeah, massive damage there. There's the max rockfall, which is fine. Right, and down we go. So now we got to go into Ditto because Landorus Max will take us out. And we are Imposter. And we actually do get an Intimidate off, which is great. A good turn for Ditto, if I do say so myself. We're going to go for Fly here to stall out Dynamax. Well, they actually withdraw. I find that very interesting. Probably into Zapdos. That would be worst case scenario. Okay, Tapu Fini isn't... It's not great. It's not awful. It's going to be able to call Mind here, which is actually going to suck really bad. We may have to swap out. No leftovers on the Fini, which means it may be... oh, and it actually avoids. That's worst case scenario. It may be Specs. And if that's the case, that's probably not great for our opponent. So in comes Dialga. We are Life Orb. We do exert the pressure here. So Fly wasn't the best move to hit, but we're still doing okay. So they're locked into Surf. So now they got to decide if they're going to sacrifice Landorus or get some chip damage here. Problem is it won't be much. I think they need to save Landorus, personally. I think this was a mistake. We'll find out though, guys. This should have no problem KOing. It would be ideal if Dialga is faster than Tapu. I doubt it. Alright, it's definitely Choice Specs. Unfortunately, Moonblast can lower our special attack. Hopefully we're faster. We are faster, so that is good. This should do about half. So as long as this Moonblast doesn't lower our special attack, we should pick up this win. Alright guys, and we're going to hang on just barely. Here's the Flash Cannon. And we take out the Tapu. Alright, good plays all around. The Fly may have not been our best play, but we'll take it. And we do knock off Thanos and his Infinity Stones. Alright, we've got these pesky Landoruses just all over the place. Now, Tapu does have ice coverage. Honestly, Tapu's not a bad lead here. You can go Tapu, Garchomp in case they bring the Morpeko. I don't think they do. But honestly, I've been seeing some crazy sets. Honestly, I don't know if I'm scared of the Morpeko. I don't think we're scared of the Morpeko. I think we're going to keep Ditto at home this time, guys. I think we're going to keep Ditto at home. We'll see. It's all just a guessing game anyway. Well, that's not entirely true. You gotta guess, and then you guess wrong, so then you gotta play around that. I mean, because they're gonna lead Pheromosa here, which is gonna screw us. Did I call it, or did I call it? Okay. We could max Hailstorm. I don't know if that's enough to take it to Sash. To tell you guys the truth. What do we retaliate with? Nothing good. We might be in trouble here. I really would like to save Tapu. Okay, goes for a U-turn. That's fair. That won't do much at all. Perfect. That's actually better than I expected. And now we're going to get a Moonblast off onto something. Whatever it is. I don't know. Probably Zapdos? Gotta be Zapdos, right? Oh. Okay. No Zapdos. I think we can switch into Dialga here. They're not going to go for they're probably going to go for an Iron Defense. Expecting to swap out. They're not going to go for a Body Press, I should say, because it's not very effective. Well, they actually Dynamax. This is interesting. Max Airs. Oh, Max Steel Spike, maybe? Perhaps? The Max Knuckle would do a decent chunk, but it definitely doesn't take us out of the game. At least I don't think so. Alright, so there's the Max Airstream. That's fine. If I'm being honest, we might not be in a great position. Alright, we have Flamethrower. Here's the Max Knuckle. Yeah, called that. I think we'll be okay. Yeah, Dialga's a tank, guys. Not Dynamaxing is good. Here comes that Flamethrower. And not quite enough. Get the burn. No burn. This is fine because we stalled out Dynamax turns. They're just going to go for Max Airstream. Oh, they go for the Max Knuckle. Kind of impressed there, to tell you the truth. Alright, and they lose some Life Orb damage. Who's better Dynamax? That I think we're gonna go into Thundurus here. Did I call Tornadus again in the screen? I gotta stop doing that. Okay. Let's take a look. So we know Pheromosa. Probably that ghost type guy. The question is it better? Like, I don't think he has anything that can KO us. I guess my thought process is get Thundurus as fast as possible. Maybe we need to save Tapu. I think we need to save Tapu. We're actually faster anyway, so I think that works out almost better. Unfortunately, we do lose a little bit of HP. Now I think we Dynamax. Although maybe not, because Pheromosa is still going to have the triple axle. They go for Landorus, so actually, I think we will. I think we will Dynamax because we have Defiant, and that just put us at +1. So we'll max Airstream, and we're going to Dynamax. Let's see. Last time we hit a Dynamax Landorus, I think it did half So this potentially KOs. Then it gets us faster than Pheromosa. How can I not be game for that? Obviously, it is going to be Focus Sash. Alright, so Thundurus is actually faster. Landorus is Choice Scarfed. But it really doesn't matter because we one-shot it. So that's going to say we're sitting great, because if it does have the Poison Jab, we will be in just a little bit of trouble. Alright, here comes the Max Airstream, obviously. There's no other move we want to hit. It's sashed. Everyone knows it. There's no hiding this. Hopefully Triple Axle just misses. That would be the best case scenario. But of course it doesn't. We would only hit twice. I don't even think that matters. I mean, this move is good, guys. Hopefully this is one that doesn't have the Poison Jab. Alright, it's fast. 1 HP though. We're basically at full health. If it's got the Poison Jab, I think we're max defense, so there's a small chance. There is a small chance. Alright, we'll go for the Moonblast here. Close combat. We'll pick this win up, guys. Yeah, that does nothing. Tapu Fini. Great counter to the Pheromosa. And thanks to Dialga's bulk and Thundurus' speed, we were able to pick up this win, guys. Another one down. So I'm half tempted to lead Dialga, just because I think they might lead that electric normal thing. Why can't I think of its name right now? I mean, Tapu Fini is the good lead for either Mimikyu or the Hippowdon. Not really great for the Azumarill, and honestly, Azumarill is a bit of a problem. I feel like we need to bring Ditto for the Calyrex. That will be coming. Let's go Tapu, Dialga, and Ditto. Alright, let's see what happens. And let's see who they lead. So they just straight up go for the Calyrex. And I don't know what we can really do about that, guys, to be honest with you. Honestly, we might. That might just be game. I'll hit it with a Moonblast. I don't... It can probably just take us out. Alright, goes for an Astral Barrage. I think, well, it's probably stronger than a Energy Ball. And they get the crit because they needed it, right? Obviously. Critical hits ruin the game, in my opinion. Alright, well, in comes Ditto. Hopefully they did not bring Mimikyu, or we're going to be screwed. Let's also hope for no Focus Sash. If they get a Focus Sash, I'm going to be pretty annoyed. Alright, and we're waiting to see what our opponent will do here. I'm guessing they're not focus sashed, else they would have swapped already. Probably choice specs. And since we got the +1, we can KO this thing no problem. So they actually withdraw. I doubt it's anything that can resist this. Yeah, that was their best play. At least we break the disguise here. That is probably the most important thing. And if they endure here, what I will do is withdraw Ditto. Go for the Shadow Sneak. I don't think that's enough to KO. Never mind, it 100% is. Another crit. I mean, it's ×4, it's super effective at stab, but it's only 40 base power, right? But I mean, that was ridiculous. Alright, we're just going to Dynamax hit a Max Quake. Pretty much our only move. Now, Fairy typing is neutral. Whether or not they have it, I don't know. They probably have Curse. I guess we should have Dynamaxed. Even then, we'll do it now. Not that it really matters at this point. They're going to be able to Dynamax Calyrex. I mean, when you get 2 crits in a row, there's not a whole lot you can do. Alright, our opponent goes for Phantom Force. That's pretty annoying. Obviously just stalling out. Dynamax. If Dialga can pull this off, this would be the win of the century. Now this will do some damage, yeah. Pretty much do another crit. Like, how are we supposed to win? Alright, they're going to send out their other Pokemon here. Which is Hippowdon. Who's probably just going to go for a Yawn. If he survives. This is a big boy attack here. And he just barely hangs on, which is super annoying. Not enough gas in the tank from Dialga. And his Earthquake goes for the Yawn. Yep, figured as much. Surprised we didn't get a crit on the Yawn, guys. This was for Master Ball tier, so that's pretty annoying. And I'm not saying the crit would have 100% mattered. Because I doubt we survive anything from our good friend Calyrex Shadow here, but yeah, pretty awful. We'll go for a Roar of Time just for the heck of it, and let's look up that calc. I'm still like 3 crits in 1 match. Like, what are the odds on that, guys? Can someone crunch that? I don't even know. How do you let's just see if it KOs Calyrex, because if it KOs Calyrex, it'll KO Oh, and there we go. We lose, which is unfortunate. I guess congrats on the dice rolls with those crits. Crits kind of ruined the game. Well, there were the battles. Hopefully you liked them. We did not end up getting to Master Ball tier because we got 3 crits in a row. I cannot believe that actually happened. Insane. I don't even know what the probability of that is. And I think Ditto Calyrex would have survived that Shadow Sneak had we not been critted. I mean, Calyrex survives it with like 40-ish% health left. So I don't know what the Ditto calcs look like, but we were Bold Natured Ditto, so I don't know. I don't know how 100% the Ditto calcs work and the stats work. I don't know if it copies the defenses. I can't remember for sure. But yeah, I feel like that was one we should have won, but the dice roll portion of this game, which, live by the crit, die by the crit, but whatever, that's what happens. So we did not get the Master Ball tier. That was our rank up game where we got critted 3 times in a row. Very unfortunate. We didn't have a great lead, but oh well, that's how it goes sometimes, guys. But let me know what you think about the team. Very fun. Dialga is a tank, as you saw in those battles, and then the Defiant Thundurus is just super awesome. People love to lower its stats and intimidate it and stuff like that, and it does not work in their favor. But yeah, guys, those are the battles. Let me know what you think in the comments below. And definitely hit that subscribe button if you haven't. The channel is growing. Like I said in the beginning, I would love to do some viewer videos, things like that. I think that would be really fun. Or viewer battles. I think that would be really fun. Let me know what you guys think. And if you got any teams, drop them below, and we'll give them a try on the channel. Other than that, we'll catch you on the next one.